So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Angry Birds Movie. I hated this flick. I gave it 1 out of 5 stars. Let me give you a little background about why I watched this. You know what? Friggin' friggin' piece of you know what. I took my son to the Lego store in San Mateo Hillsdale Mall, and they had like a cardboard card table kind of thing. And they had 2 sets of the Angry Birds movies Legos. 2 different sets: the piggy ship and the was it the Piggy Town? Those 2 sets. So the guy who works at the Lego store, just off the cuff, he said, "I haven't seen the movie." Yeah, it's not geared to somebody age 17. It's geared to somebody age 6. So as soon as he said, "Yeah," my son goes, "Oh, I want to see it." So I took him to Tanforan Mall, the Cinemark Theater. Got there early, like around 9. They weren't even open yet. 20, something like that. So we went to Burger King. We got some hash browns there, and he got his fruit punch, which made him pee all day. Fruit punch at Tanforan is like 2 ounces or something ridiculous. And they charged over $2 there. So the mall is pretty much a ripoff, man. But yeah. Anyways, when we got out of Burger King, there was already a line waiting. They still hadn't even opened yet, and we got the early bird seats for $16. It would have been closer to 20 if we had gone in the afternoon or evening or whatever. I don't have them in the evening, so it doesn't matter. But we got the early bird special, $16 for 2. It wasn't too bad. Age still was a good deal when you consider the child price during normal business hours is $9.25. $8 is a good deal. It's $9.75 for adult during normal business hours. So we both got a good deal. I think I still have them in my pocket. Show them to you. Yeah, Cinemark. Yeah, there we go. Angry Birds movie. Everywhere else besides the movie theater, it's called The Angry Birds Movie. It's kind of low rating, kind of mixed reviews. Like I said, it's not intended for adults, it's more for kids. So the adult negative ratings are going to be heavily skewed on IMDb. I think it's a 5.5 or something on there. Let's see. 6.4, my mistake. So I'd give it a much lower rating than a 6.4. What's 1 out of 5 stars? It's like a 1 rating on IMDb. lowest rating, or it's like a 1.1, right up there with Frozen Flesh. Anyways, getting to the movie, I know I've been rambling on and on about how I came to see this movie. Criticized me for watching the One Direction movie at Tanforan Mall. This Burmese woman that I was dating and her preteen daughter, I guess. I post reviews on every movie I see. The bonus features and television shows, you name it. I'm going to review this movie now. I know I've been talking a lot about leading up to this point. Basically about a bunch of non-flying birds, okay? They worship this flying eagle guy. It's the only bird that can fly. They dream about him being this buff dude, heroic figure. They don't even know if he exists. So green piggies land on the bird island, and they pretend to be friends of the birds. Meanwhile, Red, he looks like a cardinal. He's always angry. Is him to anger management class because he messed up some bird's birthday party, and he accidentally broke the egg. And the youngest bird started calling him daddy. Reminded me of a situation I got in trouble with my son when I was dating that Burmese lady, Cherry. She, my son was only 4 at the time, I think. He started getting confused and calling the Burmese lady mommy. And then I got in trouble with the court. Like it was my fault. And so I ended up breaking up with her. I've been kind of off and on during the past 3 years. Nothing serious until with that Chinese babe. But that's what it reminded me of, the divorce proceedings where they engage in legalized kidnapping. They look for any excuse to take the son away from the father. So it was kind of like that. It brought back some bad memories for me. I don't know if it did for my son. He laughed about 5 times. And there were some kids his age that were laughing. There's a potty joke in the middle of the movie that my son thought was funny. So like I said, it's geared to the 6-year-old, not the adult crowd. It's got a lot of cartoonish stuff and humor. Not really something that I can relate to, but my son could, I guess. I guess he liked it. He liked the bomb character. So while Red is in anger management class, he meets Chuck and Bomb, a demon who always gets speeding tickets. Like I said, none of these birds can fly, which doesn't make any sense. It's a cartoon movie, so what do you expect? Then there's Bomb. Whenever he gets angry or nervous, he bomb, and he's round and black like a bomb. He's even got a tick on his head, like like a candlestick or something. When that thing is done changing color, that's when he explodes. So they try to make friends with Red. Red's always angry, hang out with them. Then when the green piggies arrive, he says that they're up to no good. Um, so he witnesses them stealing the eggs while the little piggies are throwing a party for the Bird Island people. Other than the three aforementioned anger management type birds, there's also a big red cardinal guy who just kind of grunts a lot. He's in love with the hippie anger management instructor, who's totally ridiculous. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. She's like that. Um, so after the judge reconciles his differences with Red, Island of Birds is now angry because their eggs are missing and they want them back. So Red gets them all angry, and they go to Pig Island. They build a boat, go to Pig Island. They start using a slingshot to hurl themselves into the Pig City, just like on the Lego set. We can hurl them into the Lego set. It's that kind of thing. But before that, Red and the other two birds try to convince Fighting Eagle them out. Turns out that Fighting Eagle is no longer the buffed heroic guy. The mythology they had dreamed about. He's got a big gut like me, and he's retired and he's lazy. The potty joke is when he pees for like 5 minutes in front of the trio of birds there. Too funny, but my son thought it was funny. That the 6-year-old type of thing that I couldn't really relate to, and then he just tells him to get lost, but then he shows up later, and that's about the gist of it. I mean, Green Piggy bad, Birds good. Um, although pretend to be good in the beginning, but they're just distracting the birds while eggs and stuff. So that's about the extent of the plot. I couldn't find any redeeming qualities in this movie, really. Other than things are really not as they seem. The bird that cried wolf was onto something. But other than that, I really disliked this movie. I hated it. Like I said, it gets mixed reviews. Probably the kids like it more than the adults. Um, but I guess the Lego sets are selling, and it's a popular movie. So whatever, wasted $16, but son enjoyed it, so I guess his ticket was $16 and mine was 0. You think of it that way. The 3D movie, but I wanted to see it, so I wanted to keep my word to him. I did promise him that I'd take him there today to Mickey D in South San Francisco. Afterwards, the 2 jalapeno burgers didn't have white cheddar on it. It was like American cheese, so I just tossed them. And I ate the 20-piece chicken nuggets, large fries, and the hot fudge sundae. You can imagine my stomach was in pain. But I got it all out of my system. I'm gonna cook some ramen. I just had some but man, that McDonald's meal was $20 more than the movie tickets. So I don't know what's going on with the fast food prices, but it costs a lot of money to go to Mickey D or a pizza joint. So that's the end of my review. I don't recommend this movie. Don't check it out.